Hello and Happy New Year everyone, Egyptian Gamer 301 here with another gold making guide on the 1st of January 2024, Dragonflight expansion patch 10.2.0. So understand if it gets nerfed or altered afterwards. Try to bear with my cringy English and recording quality and let us begin. Now the idea of this farm is to craft the steel-bound harness for the steel-bound Devourer mount, which averagely sells from 19k to 40k on EU and US realms. These prices were posted by using the Undermine Exchange website as a reference. We're gonna invest from 1k till 2.6k gold, depending on your choice to craft this mount, and get the difference in the selling price as a profit. Personally, I wouldn't recommend doing this farm if the mount's selling price on your realm is less than 20k gold, because sometimes you might want to undercut it if you want to sell it fast. And in this way you'll only get like 16k profit only, and that's extremely low by the way. But then again, it depends on whether you see if it's a good profit or not. The most optimal class for this guide is a druid, and you'll understand why later on. But for now you should know that I'm using a druid with blacksmithing and skinning professions. So first of all you need to do is to pick up the Legion blacksmithing and max it out at 100 out of 100. Now how long does it take to do that? Well, if you have done it before then it takes less than an hour, but it usually takes 2 hours at maximum. You start by training it from a large Schmied in the Legion version of Dalaran. Then you'll complete his quest line, and then you'll craft a few items and then you're good to go. Is there actually a guide for leveling Legion blacksmithing? There is actually, and my recommended one is from wowprofessions.com. After you max out Legion blacksmithing, you need to obviously get the recipe. It drops from Tychondrius and the Nighthold. Now how good is the drop chance? Well, I tried 2 times. The first one was on Raid Finder mode and it didn't drop. Then I went to the Nighthold raid itself in Suramar and did it on heroic mode, and then I got it on the first try. Now people on Wowhead say the drop rate is low, but that's possibly because the higher you go in difficulty, the higher the drop chance you'll get it. Also be alarmed that it only drops if you have Legion blacksmithing. Even if it's still at 1 out of 100, but if you haven't learned Legion blacksmithing and did the raid, then there's no chance you're getting the recipe. Okay, so now we got the recipe and the 100 out of 100 blacksmithing to make it. Now let's look at the reagents. First thing we have are 10 infernal brimstones. They are shared across all of the auction houses for the same price, 5 gold on the EU and 10 gold on the US. That means 50 to 100 gold total. Then we have 10 fell hides, also shared across all auction houses for 100 gold on EU and 90 gold on US. That means 900 to 1000-ish gold total. Then we have 100 demon steel bars. These bars cost 50 gold each on the US and around 18 gold on EU. They are also shared in the price. To make a single demon steel bar you need 1 laystone ore and 2 felslate. In my case I just buy the 100 out of the auction house on EU, and on US you will already know how to make the demon steel bars as a blacksmith. So just buy 100 laystones and 200 felslates. The laystones cost around 15 gold while each felslate costs only 90 silver. Both the same prices on EU and the US. And for the record, you can also farm the laystone ores, then you'd only have to pay the money for the fell hides. Laystones can be mined from anywhere across the Legion content, but the most preferable place is High Mountain. Or you can also exchange 1 blood of Sargeras at an NPC called Ilnea Bloodthorn in Dalaran for 10 laystone ores. This means 10 bloods for the 100 demon steel bars crafting requirements. And that takes us to the most difficult part of the whole farm, which makes this mount so expensive. The 50 bloods of Sargeras. The blood of Sargeras works the same way as the frozen and chaos orbs back at the Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm, with the only difference that the blood of Sargeras is bind on pickup. Like the frozen and chaos orbs, the blood of Sargeras drops from every last boss of every dungeon in the Legion content. Doing these dungeons on Mythic will reward you with 3 bloods, but you'll be locked for that dungeon during a week. Another way to get the blood of Sargeras is to exchange 5000 order resources for 5 bloods at your Legion class hole. And unfortunately I couldn't find a way to farm 5000 order resources in a fast and effective way. Also every day there are some 1 or 2 world quests around the Legion zones except for Argus, which rewards 2 and sometimes 9 bloods. But they are unstable and come at random times. The same applies for mission at the Legion class hole garrison table. And now the last way to get the bloods are through herbalism, mining or skinning in the Legion content. The higher your mastery in that profession, the higher the chance you'll get the blood. For example, if your leveling in mining laystone ores is at 3, then you'll have a higher chance of getting the bloods when mining laystone deposits, and so on. So this is how I do it. You should know that the Darkheart Thicket in Val'Sharah is the fastest dungeon in Legion. As you watch the video, all I have to do is jump down the first area, run to the force field before the first boss to deactivate it, run past the first boss, stealth past the Dryads and the second boss's area, and jump at the large tree where the last boss, the Shade of Xavius, is located, kill him and loot the blood, then dream walk to teleport to the Emerald Dream, use it again to teleport outside the dungeon, reset all instances, and so on. This whole process takes less than 3 or 4 minutes. Now the question is, you have to do this 50 times before you get 50 bloods, correct? Well, there's another way to optimize this. In the area before the first boss, there are 3 types of skinnable mobs: Frenzied Nightcrawlers, Mind-Shattered Screechers, and Festerhide Grizzlies. All of these drop Stonehide Leathers, which by skinning them repeatedly you can master the Stonehide Leather to level 3 and gain immense chance of looting a blood each time you skin them. Also, there are Crazed Razorbeaks, which drop Storm Scales from skinning. And the areas leading to the final boss also has Tormented Bloodseeker backpacks, which also drop Stormhide Leathers. Killing all these mobs and skinning them while you're on your way always has a chance of giving you 2 to 4 bloods on every run. The last thing left is to craft the mount and sell it. Usually with this routine I'm able to craft 2 at a day. So let me know what you guys think of this guide. Subscribe to the channel for daily gold making guides if you're interested. I'll answer all on-topic questions in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys later.